Guys, all right, Savannah Soto case, yet another update. I'm telling you, updates every day. Potentially, we could be right. A third person. We saw something in the truck, just the work of two father and son criminals. Not too sure about that. But let's see. We got massive updates. I don't want to talk. I really don't. And I kind of do talk too much. So I got actually a few videos to show you. Back to the Alpha David, back to the original video in the truck. We got a lot of updates to cover. Sit back, relax, put your headphones on. Do me a big favor. All I ask from you is to hit the like, hit the share button over at Facebook. And my beautiful people over at YouTube do the same thing. Hit the like button. Comment anything you like. Anything. Ask questions, guys. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. When you share, you get your name popped up from YouTube and Facebook. Send some stars with your message up top so everyone can read your message across, and as well as YouTube on Super Chat. You can get your message right across. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's get right to it. I don't want to stall. I don't want to wait. I don't want to lose this video, to be honest. All right, you guys are ready? Comment ready. Hit like, share, hit like, share. Thank you for sharing. I see Jennifer Phillips said I shared. I love that. Let's get straight to it. I want to know what is going on. What happened? Let's go.
I don't know if this is going to affect your sound or not, but I'm going to cover up some of these mics here. What's up, Dylan? Thanks for thanks for showing up. Obviously, come on up here, guys. I've asked District Attorney Joe Gonzalez to be here today and make a few comments at the end of this briefing, and we'll make this short and sweet. I have most of the information I have here. I think you've already been privy to. I do have a little bit of new information. The information I'm going to give you, I will answer questions to clarify, but I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about anything else, simply because this is an open investigation and we still have a lot of work to do. So again, my condolences to the families of Savannah and Matthew. By now everybody's aware of the incidents, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time rehashing facts that are already known, but I will go over them high level. So on 12/26/23, our officers discovered two deceased individuals in a Kia Optima, and our homicide detectives at that point began their investigation right on that scene. Detectives learned that both victims were involved in the sale of narcotics and used their cell phones to conduct much of their business.
Okay, I want to say something so bad, and I know I have a problem of interrupting the video, but remember, listen in details. Both victims, not Matthew, both in the sale of narcotics. But I won't stop anymore.
Detectives collected the victims' phones, and with the help of the United States Secret Service, we were able to extract information that led to the development of a possible location of a suspect vehicle that was seen on the surveillance video. That occurred on Wednesday, 1/3/24. Detectives drove to that location and saw the suspect vehicle. They approached the home where the suspect vehicle was, and they knocked on the door. An individual by the name of Ramon Preciado answered the door and seemed to know why SAPD was there and cooperated with the investigation. Both Ramon and Christopher were home and brought to the SAPD homicide office for questioning. During the interviews, both suspects made enough statements to implicate them in the murder. Detectives walked warrants for their arrests. Christopher was arrested on the charge of capital murder. Ramon was arrested on the charge of abuse of a corpse. Yesterday, 1/4, more charges were filed. Christopher was also charged with abuse of a corpse, altering, destroying, or concealing evidence on a human corpse. Ramon was also charged with altering, destroying, concealing evidence, human corpse. Detectives also conducted a search warrant at the home of the suspects, where evidence was recovered. There is still an active investigation, and I'm not going to go into too much of the details, as I've previously said, because I don't want to jeopardize the integrity of the case or make the DA's job any harder once he gets involved in it. The final piece of information I have for you is that the gun, believed to be the murder weapon, has been recently recovered from the suspect's home, and we'll share that with you. And Joe, would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Chief. Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank Chief McManus for inviting me to be a part of this press conference. Before I begin, I also want to extend my condolences to the Soto and Guerra families as they are in the midst of mourning. They are in the midst of grieving for the loss of their loved ones. So I think it would be appropriate for us to give them the respect that is due them during this period. But I do want to say that as I mentioned before, arrests were made. I was confident because I knew the kind of work that happens over here. I know the kind of dedication that the San Antonio Police Department has. They would identify suspects and make arrests, and that's exactly what happened. So I want to commend Chief McManus. I want to commend the entire command staff, and I especially want to call out the lead homicide detective for doing an outstanding job. I'm sure as typical, he may have had others assist him, but I know that his team was working around the clock, and it made a difference because we always want to formulate a suspect as soon as possible. We always want to identify someone who is a perpetrator of a crime as soon as possible, and that happened here. So again, my gratitude to the entire department and specifically to the detectives that were involved in this case. As I have said recently, our job is just beginning, but we have to give SAPD time to complete their investigation. What they do when they, and the term is walking a warrant, when they present an affidavit for an arrest warrant, they only need to present probable cause to a magistrate judge, but that's only the beginning. They have the responsibility to complete the investigation, and I know that they will do that. They will do an outstanding job as that they've done so far. So let's give them the time to do what they need to do. We have 90 days to indict these cases, and so I am sure that they're going to get a prosecution guide, which is the term that we use for a complete file. I'm sure that they will get it to us in the appropriate time and before that 90-day timeline. Again, I want to commend everyone involved in the San Antonio Police Department for doing an outstanding job in identifying suspects and making arrests. Let's let the detectives complete their job. Let's let them file the cases in our office, and then we'll make the charging decisions, and we'll go from there. And again, I can't overestimate this. In order to bring justice to the memory of these two victims, and in order to bring justice to the survivors and the family members, it's going to be a long road, but we have to take things one step at a time. So let's do that. Let's let SAPD do their job, and then we'll need some time to review the facts and make those charging decisions. And once the case is indicted, then we'll go to the next step. And I'm sure I will have questions about this. Let me get this out there right now. There have been questions about whether or not this will be something that we will seek the death penalty on. It's too early to tell. I don't know whether or not this is something that we will make that decision. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. As in every other case where we have a defendant who is death penalty eligible, we have a capital crimes committee that will meet, that will make, we will hear a presentation from the lead prosecutor in the court where this case ends up, and then we will discuss the facts that go into making a decision to seek the death penalty. But again, it is too early to tell. We don't want to put the cart before the horse. Let's wait till we get an entire case filed in our office, And once that happens, I anticipate that we will have indictments returned, but we have to wait and let a grand jury make that decision.
Hold on, guys. I see some comments saying that the mom is guilty. The mom did this. We don't even know if that was the mom in the truck. Now, we did a lot of assumption yesterday, but we made sure we said allegedly. I'm very careful with the words here. To me, I am so sure that there's somebody in that truck. I'm so sure. You know, I don't want to keep repeating the same things and showing the same video. It gets kind of distasteful, stale. You know, I made my point across, and we have too also in the chat. But what I want to say is that we do not know for sure. The only thing I would say for sure is that I know there's somebody else in that truck. Do we know? No, not really, no. Could it be the mom? Possibly. Could it be his girlfriend? Ramon's girlfriend. Did Christopher have a girlfriend? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I'm sure of is that someone is in. Let me shut up. Let me just keep going.
But after that, then we will take it to the next level and make whatever decisions that we need to. Thank you very much.
I'll take a few questions.
And for the gun that was recovered at the suspect's home, have you guys done any tests, run ballistic?
He said the gun you can't hear him, so I'm gonna say it for you. The gun that you recover, have you run any tests, any ballistic tests, et cetera, et cetera?
Going to see if there's been any other connection to crime?
Any other connections across the case?
I will just say that we believe it's the gun that was used in the murder. As far as the testing and the ballistic results go, I'm not sure quite what they have yet.
Chief, can you help clear something up on the surveillance video? We've had a lot of people reach out. It appears as if someone tosses the towel to Ramon.
Yes!
Press the auto
Yeah.
before he
We
walks
did that.
down the door on the sedan. Is that how it played out? What can you tell us about that small part of the sequence?
Yeah, that's something we're still looking into. It's something that's been brought up in conversation about this, so we're still looking into that.
So that could potentially be a third suspect or someone that was there while the bodies were dropped off at the apartment.
As the investigation continues, it could be. I'm
Yes!
not saying it is. I'm just saying it is possible.
You know why I'm happy about that? Because initially in the first press conference, after they arrested Ramon and Christopher, the guy said that we were only looking for two suspects and we only think it's them two. He said that. I'll replay it. I will replay that. That broke my heart because it had me thinking, yo, I'm not bugging. That towel is moving. We said this in December. I'm telling you. When I caught that towel, I put that up. I'm like, yo, guys, that towel is moving. I know I'm not bugging. We zoomed in, we enhanced it. I'm like, yo, guys, I think there's a third suspect. And we said this. And in that first press conference, that guy said only two suspects. And I'm like, damn, I think I'm tweaking, like I'm bugging. And now we got this. And then since we saw that, we posted that, and look what happened. Look what happened. We changing minds and flipping heads, and come on. Listen to this. I'm gonna replay that.
We believe it's the testing and the ballistic results go.
Hit that
I'm not
share
sure
button.
What they have yet.
Chief, can you help clear something up on the surveillance video? We've had a lot of people reach out. It appears as if someone tosses the towel to Ramon Preciado before he wipes down the door on the sedan. Is that how it played out? What can you tell us about that small part of the sequence?
Yeah, that's something we're still looking into. It's something that's been brought up in conversation about this, so we're still looking into that.
So that could potentially be a third suspect.
Potentially.
Someone was there while the bodies were dropped off at the apartment.
As the investigation continues, it could be.
You see what I'm saying? Don't give up hope, y'all. Don't. Because he could have easily said no. They only gave us one video to work with. You need to understand this. They have stuff that we do not. This is a still fresh, ongoing case. Guys, if you really think about it, it's January 5th. Come on, let's talk about it. This incident happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. During a holiday break and all this stuff, this is still fresh. Guys, remember the Affiant on January 2nd, they arrested him on the 3rd. You see what I'm getting at, right? This is literally still brand new. So there could be a third person. could be as easy as Ramon was quick to say to the officers at his front doorstep, go talk to my son about that. Quick to say that. Quick to say that. He didn't say anybody else. But guess what? He said that, yeah. We saw that. We're looking into it. Thank you for telling me that. Because the first time you didn't say that. You didn't say that. But yes, we saw that towel move in December. You were so sure of two suspects. Now it's changing. That's what I like. Shout out to Lori Reynolds, Mary, and Teresa with the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Lori said with her stars, love you, Nove. I love you too, Lori, with the 145 stars. Thank you so much.
I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it is possible.
If someone was there, if there was a second person in that truck, could they be charged with the same altering of a corpse or, essentially moving the bodies? Is that how the charge works?
They could be, but I mean, that's something that would be determined once the level of that person's involvement is understood, if that is the case at all.
We saw videos of police activity in the house of the Preciados where you take the mom. Are you questioning her?
I'm going to leave that question unanswered.
Hold on, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
If that is the case.
Sorry.
We saw videos of police activity in the house of the Preciados where you take the mom. Are you questioning her?
I'm going to leave that question unanswered. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, can you go over the charges one more time on each one of them since they're updated now?
Sure. So the additional charges that were filed were for Ramon. Christopher was arrested on a capital murder charge. Ramon was arrested on the charge of abuse of a corpse. Yesterday, Christopher was also charged with abuse of a corpse, and he and Ramon were charged with altering, destroying, or concealing evidence.
And as far as the capital murder charges, would it be 1, 2, or 3? Do you know about how many charges that Christopher would face?
It involves all of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course it all.
Okay.
Okay, and any further questions you have, you might want to just refer to the affidavit, arrest affidavit. Okay.
Joe, fiscal, ¿en español nos pueden dar unas palabras?
Claro que sí. Pues estamos aquí para hablar.
Okay, so I don't speak Spanish. Sorry, my mother didn't bless me in that department. She speaks Spanish. If I have the kindest soul, whoever speaks Spanish, right? What was the question she asked and the answer in a very brief statement? If you could write it on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'll pin it so people could understand. Because what I realize is that people, in different networks, Spanish network, Telemundo or whatever, they end up asking different questions from people who speak English, they're all good. Corey, thank you so much.
Con respecto del caso que se trata de las víctimas, la señora Soto y el señor Guerra, Savannah Soto y Matthew Guerra, quiero decir que le agradezco mucho a los miembros de la policía del departamento de SAPD por el trabajo que han hecho, porque pudieron identificar sospechosos en este caso rápido, y es una cosa muy positiva para nosotros. Y hay un requisito que ellos tienen que presentarnos el expediente, ¿verdad? Los hechos del caso, para que nosotros podamos revisar esos detalles y luego hacer la decisión cómo vamos a cargar a esas personas formalmente con lo que se dice un indictment. Vamos a tener que esperar hasta que presenten todo. Más o menos se tiene que llevar de cabo antes de 90 días. Y después de ese tiempo vamos a presentar los hechos del caso ante un gran jurado, y si podemos obtener el indictment o sea la acusación formal, entonces vamos a hacer decisiones de ahí en adelante, incluyendo la decisión si vamos a pedir la pena de muerte. Pero vamos a tener que seguir con mucho cuidado, ¿verdad? Y vamos a empezar con ese paso y luego vamos a hacer las decisiones.
In English, in reference to, your office released a statement regarding the fact that under Texas law, an unborn child is considered a person when it comes to the capital murder. Can you just reiterate that on camera?
Sure. Clearly, we have enough to charge Christopher with Preciado with capital murder because we have 2 adult victims. But under Texas law, when an unborn child, and it's under whatever period of gestation, is that unborn child is considered a person under Texas law for purposes of including an unborn child as an additional count for capital murder. We have every intention, of course, the Chief of Command's, actually, the Sergeant made a comment that they intend to file 3 charges listing 3 victims. We have every intention of including the unborn child as an additional count for capital murder. But again, we'll have to wait and see when the case is filed. But that's correct. We can charge someone with additional count. And while you're asking the question, let me clarify because it's already been asked. Why the father, Ramon Preciado, is not charged with capital murder. Someone can be charged with murder if that person is directly responsible because that person either intentionally or knowingly caused the death of the individual, or that person can be charged as a party to a murder. But under Texas law, the only way that someone can be charged as a party is that that person has to aid, assist, encourage, or abet the commission of the offense intended. As far as we know, there is no evidence to indicate that the father was involved
I'm gonna wait till this finish. I'll say what I gotta say.
in the murder. Now that may change as this case develops. The detective is going to continue his investigation. If there's at some point some evidence that the father was in fact involved in the murder, then that can change. But I know there is a common conception that when someone is an accessory, in fact, that we can charge him. But he has to be more than an accessory, in fact, under Texas law. We have to be able to prove that he was a party to the offense. So again, for now, the only one that's being charged with capital murder is Christopher Preciado.
Thank you all.
That right there kind of blows my mind. Like, we want them both to be charged with capital murder. And Corey Lynn with the 500 stars. She says, thank you for all you do. Love watching you. Corey Lynn, thank you for the 500 beans. I really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you guys for the stars. Everybody. Ania, thank you so much. I appreciate the 100 stars. We want them to be charged, with the max. So what I'm saying is, I do understand what SAPD is trying to say, that it's really difficult to try to tie the father because, especially in the state of Texas, he didn't pull the trigger, or they don't have evidence that he pulled the trigger. But here's my thought. If they were so quick to grab a towel and clean up everything, clean up their mess, remember, guys, ooh, wait, somebody sent a picture. I think it was Ashley Webster. She sent me an image. I have to find it. I want to show you something because I want to get my point across here, and you're going to see exactly what I'm saying. I don't think it was her. It was somebody. I mean, I can do it, but if you can send it to me, in Maps, there was a route that I showed you guys of what the father took, because there's only 2 ways. To 5903 or 5902, Danny K, where they dropped off the body. Can somebody pull that up for me, please? I would appreciate, or you can send that to me. It was like a screenshot of the map. I mean, I can do it, but it's going to take me like 2 minutes to do it. I have to type in the addresses. If you can send that to me just real fast in the DMs. So what I'm trying to say to you is that if they are so quick to clean after their mess, they tried. I mean, it's kind of stupid that they found they're amateur criminals. They are very, very, it doesn't matter even that the father had prior charges. That could have been minor. Christopher had none. And this does sound like more Christopher than anything because he has been so sloppy. They're both in the house. They both at the same location where it took place. They dropped the body off 150 feet near where they met up. They just took a white towel to wipe things down. But here is the shit kicker for me. They can end up finding the weapon, but they said nothing about finding blood, the tools they used to clean this mess, or nothing. Remember what I told you guys, that why are we seeing Christopher with these bodies and not the father? The father came after. Could he have cleaned up the mess while Christopher tried to look for a body, look for a place to store? Remember, there was a BPA. There wasn't a BPA, right? That's what it's called. A bolo. A bolo on these vehicles. But there was their residence is 4 minutes away, so I can understand how no one spotted this vehicle, especially at night. They dropped this off. He dropped this off very quick. Christopher, I want to put these images up to get a reference here. Juan, I got you. Just a second. I'm getting my point across that they found the weapon in the house, whether stored or not, but they did not find anything about them cleaning towels. You know what I'm saying? So, for all we know, they're only charging him with abuse of corpse and tampering evidence. But it's the evidence part for me is what, okay, if he's so quick to help his son, they tamper evidence, they try to wipe down all this stuff, they went back home like it's nothing. These are amateur criminals, but not only that, and we can't find the blood or nothing like that. I'm going to get to Juan's super chat. Thank you so much, Juan. I'm going to get to that in just a second. Could he have wiped himself of any other clues that indicate that he also could have potentially killed them as well? Yes, Christopher could have pulled the trigger, but couldn't have the father as well? Did Christopher shoot both of them? Did Christopher shoot one and the father held the second one? You see what I'm saying? That would be accessory to capital murder. You understand? How was he able to hold them both down with such precision and proximity is what I'm saying. Think about this, guys. Think about this. They were both in close proximity, shot to the side, shot to the back. Who helped this kid? How was he able to grab them and keep them in place in order for them to boom? If there's one gun, if he shot one, the second one would have been like, you know? How did he get close enough to the second one? How? At the beginning, I'm like, okay, cool. He killed both. And you guys know I'm not the one for conspiracy theories. I don't play that stuff, except for what happened in Florida yesterday with the aliens. That's trending on Twitter. That's blowing up my mind. I'm not going to lie about that. We will talk about that. But there's no way. How was he able to do this alone where he shot both of them? In one scenario, he could have just said, Matthew, I want you to tie Savannah up. Savannah, I want you to tie Matthew up. And I'm going to tie you up. But think about this. How can that be possible if he did this in the span of 9 minutes? How? 2350 to 20. What did the Alpha Dafa said? I got it pulled up. Don't play with me. I got that pulled up. Hold on. Let me get the receipts. They said around. This is a disgusting copy. The video surveillance found that on December 21st, 2023, around 2359 hours, that's 11:59 p.m., 1 minute before the a.m. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Here it is. Your affiant was able to discover that these ads are ridiculous. I'm not going to buy your product. Hold on, guys. Jesus, chicken strips. Hold on. Your affiant was able to discover that the victim's vehicle pinged near Charlie Chan Drive and Cary Grant Drive around 2350, that is 11:50 p.m. on the night they went missing. The vehicle did not start moving again until 2354. You see what I'm saying? I know it's 4 minutes, but they did say the word around. So I'm going to give it 9 minutes. 10 minutes, if anything, okay? Going to be generous here. Still, within that time frame, how are you able to eliminate these victims with precision, dragging the body, especially Savannah, because that's weight? How are you able to do all this by yourself? Let alone you had on a black sweater. You had time to change as well? Or did you have that on? How were you able to execute this with quick precision in such a small window? None of this makes sense to me on how that is possible. It's either your father was there helping you, which is capital murder, accessory, because all they have him for was abuse of corpse and now tampering with evidence. Either they need to find more evidence on to charge that father with more, or someone else was there. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it again. And I will say it again. Someone else was there. Who? Because SAPD just changed their response. Yes, they did. Do not let me pull up that video of the first small conference after the arrest where he said only 2 suspects. You know what? Don't play with me. I'm going to put that on right now. As I put that on, thank you, Ashley. So that's not the screenshot, but that's not the screenshot. It's the, I got to find that screenshot. It was a screenshot that shows, I'm going to just put it up in the maps, but don't worry about it. Thank you so much for your help, Ashley. That's so nice of you. If anything, you know what? I might just use it. Fine. That's, no, that wouldn't entail the, that's not, it's fine. It's fine. Hold on. I want to get my point across real quick here. So sorry about that. What was that noise? Oh, I know what that was. I'll explain what that noise was. You guys know what that was. It was Chris's,
The individual.
Here it is. Listen up, guys. Watch this.
You saw the scene. The first individual's name is Ramon Preciado, 53 years old. Number 443-651. The second individual is Christopher Preciado. Going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening.
Watch this part on what he says, okay? All right, before I do, though, Sue M with 100 stars. We got Juan Rocha. I hope I say your name right, brother. Please forgive me. With the $4.99 in Super Chat. He said this as followed. Wait, what did you say, brother? I cannot find your... He said... He's saying he's thanks to the SAPD for all their hard work and also going to ask him for the death penalty. That's what he said in Spanish. Thank you so much, Juan, for translating. I had to make sure because I wanted to, make sure that we understand both Spanish and English because, they both say something slightly different, but, they're all equally as important, okay? Become a supporter, join, receive perks. It takes a lot of work to... Jeanette, you're beautiful, Jeanette. You're something else. I really, girl, thank you for that.
With capital murder, and the father's going to be charged with abuse of a corpse. So we do expect more charges to be pending. So I'm going to.
We got new mugshots. Well, I got new mugshots. If you guys want to see that after this.
Go into the whole thing. We all know what kind of led us to this to where we are today. I will say that. When we recover, or when the bodies were discovered on Danny K, obviously the investigation began. SAPD detectives made that location and started collecting evidence. One of the key pieces of evidence that we did collect at the scene was Savannah's cell phone. And that was given.
Guys, watch this. Pay attention to what he is saying. Doesn't mean it's a couple days old. That does not mean it is not important. Layla said, you think some of the evidence could even be in here now? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Thank you, Juan. Again, thank you.
Handed over to our technology team, who was able to download some information on there. With the assistance of the U.S. Secret Service, we were able to get enough information, and so that information was given to our detectives today. With that information, the detectives were able to find a possible location of where the suspect vehicle that was released on that surveillance camera, the surveillance video, possible location where that suspect vehicle might be. They made that location, and sure enough, the vehicle was there. They did a little bit of surveillance on the video, or on the vehicle, and then were able to determine which house it belonged to. They went up, knocked on the door. The first gentleman, the first individual, the father answered the door. He knew why the police were there. Was cooperated fully with the investigation. We're brought here to headquarters, and our detectives were able to start interviewing both the son and the father. Again, they were both at the home. They were both brought down here, and the interrogations began.
Watch this, y'all. Watch.
Through interrogating the individuals, our detectives had enough. Based on what they said, there was enough information there to get a warrant signed by a judge tonight. Again, to charge Christopher with capital murder and Ramon with abuse of a corpse. Again, there will be more charges pending. This is what we have right now. I'll answer any questions that you may have.
Due to the capital murder for the son and then abuse of the corpse charge for the dad, does that mean that you guys believe the son killed them and then the dad helped hide the bodies?
Yes. And so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with these murders. So the individual, again, Christopher, we believe committed the murders of Matthew and Savannah, and then Ramon helped.
Did you say why?
It appears to be a narcotic-related deal that went bad.
Do we know the connection between this father and son and Matthew and Savannah, or the connection to the apartment complex?
So there's no apparent connection to the apartment complex. It's just a place where they went to go dispose or hide the vehicle with the bodies in it, and it appears that it was a drug deal. So there was like a drug connection to the suspect and the two victims.
When you say abuse of a corpse, can you talk about that a little bit?
Are the only suspects that we were.
There it is. Let's go again. Let's do it again. Let's go. Listen.
Yes, and so I want to touch base on something real quick. Since the release of the video that we put out on the 28th, internet has blown up with people sending tips and people just sending misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation out there.
Correct.
These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for.
They were the only one they were looking for. The only one. Because that's all they had available to them until the internet said, yo, my guy, that towel's moving. We know it. It's in my old podcast. I did this like five videos ago. That towel was moving. They said nothing about that. Nothing. They said nothing about that. Nothing. Zero. Nada. Until people were like, yo, the towel is literally moving. Somebody threw it to the Gorlock guy. He only mentioned 2 people. Now, this is no conspiracy theorist bullcrap, okay? This isn't like, oh, you're assuming. I'm allegedly saying that I believe that there is another person. I'm not saying that there's a whole entire ecosystem of criminals after Savannah and Matthew. No. I'm saying that there potentially is another person. I know I'm getting comments, people saying, please play the video again. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna let people vote. If you want to see the truck video again, I show that so many times. I don't want people to get bored. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to be like, oh, no, keeps playing the same thing and he's not showing nothing to the case that's new. Every single thing I'm showing will be relevant or new. I don't know how to say your name. Mika? I hope I said that right. Thank you for the 100 stars. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope, like you understand what I'm saying? Like, beautiful Jeanette said, with the 500 beans, she said, facts only Chronicle. Thank you for all your hard work on this case. You're so welcome, Jeanette. And thank you for always in the comments, showing some love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. Bet that towel has been boiled, washed, and back into the bathroom pile. I mean, like, I would have never brought it up in this case. I would have never talked about it. But for him to say this, it's the transition for me. It really is. It's
to indict
it's
these
this.
cases.
Hold on.
The perpetrator of a crime, so the police department has questions with this case.
As far as the testing and the ballistic results.
It appears as if someone tosses the towel to remove.
When we did that, now that people are talking about it in January, press is talking about it, media's talking about it, everybody's talking about it now, it sparks the attention of SAPD because he said this.
Before he wipes down the door on the sedan. Is that how it played out? What can you tell us about that small part of the sequence?
Yeah, that's something we're still looking into. It's something that's been brought up in conversation.
If it did not spark their interest, they would have never said that's something we're looking into. He would have never said that. He would have never said that.
About this, so we're still looking into that.
Still looking. That's good enough for me because, A, if attention flows, that's energy, and they're giving their energy into it. They would have never wasted their time. They would have never said they would have not. They're looking into it.
Potentially be a third suspect.
I'll take potentially.
Or someone that was there.
I'll take that over. No, we're not. I'll take that over this. There's a difference. He said only 2 versus if something was abnormal, if there was something to honestly look into, it would have never went from this to this.
As the investigation continues, it could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it is possible.
And the reason he's saying that because it's possible and it's an open investigation.
If someone was there, if there was a second person in that truck.
Yes, Anne Marie just said it in the comments. That's what I'm saying. They only tell you what they want to. Sure, they know a lot more. They do because they only gave us a video to work with. And it ended up being a whole lot more. Savannah's phone, the discovery of the gun, the location, the times, the dates, all this stuff they had. Jesus Christ. I tell you guys, they had so much stuff compared to, man, they had a lot. They had a lot. And we knew this. We knew this. We knew this. I'm reading YouTube and Facebook comments. I'm doing both. Let me see. I highlight supporters and crowns, yes. Like Monica, she just said this. She said, you would think during the interrogations that they would have used the video of the truck and the Kia and would have blinked the towel. I don't know what that says. CERN the towel moving. Saw the towel move. You meant saw the towel moving and ask about it. That's a good question. Well, let's put it like this. I tell you guys to put your head in the minds of these, put your perspective in the minds of these criminals. If you committed a crime, right? And you with your son or daughter, and you love your wife or your girlfriend or whoever was in that vehicle, are you gonna give up their names? Or you could just give up their names later for a lighter sentence. You see what I'm saying? Put your mind in these criminals. Be them. Be them. Starry Night just said something great as well. She said, that's why they only answered a few questions. They are not ready to spill it all. Not yet. They're not. Because look what the heck they just told us. We were all shocked and all like, what? 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 And they arrested these people 5.5 hours before we even knew. These people know something. They know something. They know something. Let's move on. Let's move on. Keep asking beautiful questions, these wonderful questions over at Facebook and YouTube. Let's jump into the coverage. Let's jump into the coverage. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me, please. People at Facebook. Let me see. 110 likes. You guys are doing way better. Oh my God. 68 shares. Let's get to 100. We are almost there, guys. You guys could do that in like 2 minutes. People are over at YouTube. 110 people watching. We used to have 30 something. In what, 1 week, we got 108. That's crazy. YouTube is popping off. We got 59 likes, though, over at YouTube. Can we double that? Let's do that, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let's continue. All right, let's do it.
We begin with breaking news at noon. San Antonio Police and the Bexar County District Attorney just wrapped up a press conference with new insight into the capital murder case of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra. On Tuesday night, police announcing the arrest of a father and son in connection to the shooting deaths of the pregnant 18-year-old and her boyfriend. KENS 5's Zach Briggs joining us live now for Public Safety Headquarters with this latest update. Zach, what have you learned?
Well, San Antonio Police Chief William McManus and Bexar County District Attorney Joe Gonzalez began by expressing their condolences to the victims' families, the families of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra. And much of this press conference was a time for clarification on the investigation. Now take a look. McManus recounted the investigation going back to December 26 when Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra were found dead in that apartment complex of Danny Kaye. Key pieces of evidence in the case included the surveillance video released last week and data from the victims' cell phones. McManus says today both victims were involved in the sale of narcotics. He says police were able to track down where the suspects lived just blocks away from where Soto and Guerra's bodies were found. That cell phone data proved absolutely crucial to locate this home off of Charlie Chan Drive near Cary Grant Drive. The arrest affidavit says Ramon Preciado admitted he was the man in that surveillance video getting out of that pickup, interacting with his son Christopher, who was in the victim's Kia. McManus said today that they are looking into the surveillance video to see if there might be a potential third suspect who may.
You know what's really strange about this? Monica with the 200 stars. Thank you so much, Monica. Marie Paul with the 100 beans. Thank you so much. Thank you. I can understand. I'm open to theories. You guys, you can definitely say that. Just make sure you use the correct terms, like allegedly theory, I believe. I'm just assuming, bada, bada, bada. It blows my mind how this kid was 19 years old, have no history of possibly anything. He has nothing. Guys, he has nothing. And he did this by himself. Happy anniversary, Amy. He did this by himself. By himself. You cannot sit here and tell me that this kid did all of this by himself. Shot both of them. Possibly he did that. But to drag their bodies, he put both of their bodies, looking for a spot, cover up the evidence. No. The father definitely, come on. He did more to this. But a third one, I would not be surprised at that. I would not be surprised of a third suspect. You mean to tell me that no one heard those gunshots? Who else is living in the home? Just them two, a father and his son?
May have been seen in that pickup alongside Ramon Preciado. Now here are some words from DA Gonzalez on the future of potential charges and the investigation.
In order to bring justice to the memory of these two victims, and in order to bring justice to the survivors and the family members, it's going to be a long road, but we have to take things one step at a time.
Christopher Preciado faces a charge of capital murder. It's possible that he could face an additional count of capital murder, according to DA Gonzalez, who said this in a statement yesterday via email, that under Texas law, an unborn child is considered part of the definition of a person. So we'll see where the investigation leads. It is possible Christopher, the person that allegedly pulled the trigger to kill Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra, could face another charge of capital murder. On top of that, he faces an abuse of corpse. As for his 53-year-old father, Ramon, he faces 2 charges related to abuse of the corpses. Now we're live at Public Safety Headquarters. I'm Zach Briggs, KENS 5.
I want to touch something on Monica. She just said something that the officer said both victims were involved with the deal. So what the officer said was that not only Matthew was dealing with narcotics, but Savannah as well was dealing with narcotics. Now, I told you guys, I am not biased in any way. In no way am I biased. I give you guys the facts, the truth, regardless of who's the victim or not. We must remain unbiased. It is the only way to have a clear view, to be able to look at facts and cross-reference them to see if we can tell the true story. That is a true way to look at things. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, Savannah was, innocent and all. She dealt with narcotics. She was dealing with him. It kind of would make sense because she was stunting with him on social media. She was. So it looks like the baby was, that poor baby. Kathy with 184 stars. Thank you, Kathy Boyd. I appreciate that. Kate Silva, is that your name? Did you just become a supporter? Katie? I do got some images of the mugshot if you guys want to take a look. They're like mugshots. I've never seen this. You guys probably have. We still got a lot of videos to watch, by the way. And I want to go over that Alpha David with Christopher saying that he manipulated both of them with the weapons. Yeah, he said that. He did all that. The kung fu thing that I was doing. He did all the kung fu stuff. He did all that. This guy's a genius. This guy right here. I hated those words. He was able to manipulate the whole entire. It pissed me off because how dare you say that you acted on self-defense? If you acted on self-defense, why in the world are you storing the bodies in a parking lot? You had 3 to 4 days to change your mind to be like, I effed up. No, you didn't. You didn't. You did not. You did not. It's you and your punk ass daddy want to go ahead and have these bodies. Get out of here. No, I'm not. No, you're ridiculous. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You guys are criminals. You shouldn't have never pulled the trigger on nobody, regardless of what they were doing. On a pregnant female at that. Come on. I hate when people try to act all innocent, but yet clearly on camera, you're wiping down the car, trying to wipe your DNA and your handprints, your fingerprints. It's ridiculous. Stop. You're not fooling no one. Teletubby and Ninja over here. With the whole kung fu manipulating. Get out of my face with that. I'm not even, get out of my screen. No. You're trying to make us, the public, look stupid, but you're trying to make it seem like you were the victim, but yet you killed them. That's ridiculous. I don't have sympathy for people like that. I do not. Get out of here.
Investigation into the murders of mother-to-be Savannah
Guys, this is
Soto,
actually a brand new
along
video.
with her boyfriend Matthew
This
Guerra.
is a brand new. This is a brand new video. This was dropped just, I think, 2 hours ago.
Follow the police investigation into the murders of mother-to-be Savannah Soto along with her boyfriend Matthew Guerra. The case bringing attention to violent crimes happening right here in San Antonio. This right here is a look at the LexisNexis crime map. It tracks the recent crime from thefts, burglaries, and murders over the last few days. All the bodies of Savannah Soto and her boyfriend Matthew were found in District 7. Councilman Manny Pelaez of District 8 says the heinous crime impacts all of the city. He's asking residents to help investigators with any tips or information that can help police catch the people responsible.
That we will.
To help investigators with any tips.
What? Oh, sorry. This is the video. This is the video.
The latest in the murders of Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra. SAPD Chief William McManus and the Bexar County District Attorney just held a joint press conference.
Dylan Collier was there asking questions. He has more for us. Dylan.
And good afternoon. It's probably safe to say there were about 5 new developments that came out of this press conference, which wrapped up just a few minutes ago. The big one right off of the top.
Guys, this is a summary. This is a brand new video. Hit that share button for me, guys. I would appreciate that. Molly with 145 stars says, did they say if they were shot in the car or not? I'm going to be so honest with you. Not that I know of. Guys, if I misheard that or I missed it, please, can you say it in the comments? Do not assume. Do not assume, okay? Do not assume. If they didn't say that, let me know in the comments. If they did, please let us know. Please let us know. But as a pregnant woman and about to be a mom, she should have held down morals for the baby and not put the relationship first. Maybe then she would have been, yeah, Tiffany Bailey over at YouTube. That's a very good statement, and I do concur. I do concur. No, just the shell casings were found in a car. Yes, Amanda, that is correct. No, they never said where they were shot. Correct. Okay. They said it happened in a different location, not in a car. Okay. I just want to be sure I was correct or not. That's what I thought that was said. I didn't want to say it. I wanted to be sure.
The gun they believe to be used in that triple murder just before Christmas has been recovered from the home of Ramon and Christopher Preciado on Charlie Chan. That was the first development that Chief McManus summarized for us. He also said that they have added charges for altering a human corpse to both the father and son.
Altering evidence is what he said, to be corrected.
We had seen that the father had attempted to post bond on his charges, which were lesser than what the son is facing. They now have that additional charge of altering a corpse.
He attempted bond. Ramon, let me give you some advice, brother. If you don't know what happened to your son's car, I would make a suggestion to you. Do not post bond. Don't do it. Ashley said a very good comment. In my opinion, the people saying it was a hit, I think probably not. It was too sloppy. A hit is cleaner. Those are bozos. They aren't for the streets. Damn. I don't believe it was like an organized criminal mastermind, no. But it could have been like he talked with the father and they wanted to do it. That could be it. Or it could just be like he saw his social media. Even his own brother said he spent a lot of money on social media. I don't know why people do that. And they could have planned a killing or planned a robbery, but that led to the killing. You get it? It could have been a robbery where he said, yo, all I want is the weed. That's all I want. Boom, accident. It could have been. He's like, oh. Well, Savannah, you can't go nowhere. I'm going to have to kill you because you're going to tell everybody that I killed your man. And boom, pew, pew, her.
District Attorney Joe Gonzalez also took part in this press.
Do me a big favor, guys. That pinned comment, what beautiful Jeanette, I pinned her comment. It says like, share, comment, guys. Do all that. I would appreciate that. It's not too late for you to hit the share button. We're about to wrap things up pretty pretty soon, okay? But we're still live. We're still here. We're getting the facts. And I saw the comments. People said, let's do the video one more time. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to do it quick, though. You're going to see the rag. I'm going to do it one more time. And this is the time I'm going to do it, where you could either change your mind or make your own theory on, do you believe there's a third victim? Siri, don't play with me.
Press conference, he said they do not believe that the father, Ramon, aided, assisted, or abetted in the murder of Savannah Soto or Matthew Guerra. That's an important point because that is why he has not been charged with capital murder at this point. He was not essentially part of the initial murder, and according to the district attorney's office and what we've heard from police so far, came in.
Nikki, they said 3 victims because the baby counts as 1.
Later and helped move those bodies. The fourth development that was brought up to us, the chief would not comment on whether or not the mother of Christopher Preciado has been questioned by SAPD officers. There was additional activity at their home in the last couple of days. He would not go into details on whether or not the mother specifically has been questioned in connection to this triple murder. And then the fifth development, this was a question that we asked the chief directly about whether Ramon Preciado was thrown a towel from another person in his truck prior to wiping down Guerra's sedan. They had released that surveillance video, that clip of the car pulling into the apartment complex. And then what we've been told is Ramon Preciado pulling up in his Silverado truck. It does appear, based on the video, which again was shot from a far distance away, that somebody, another person in that truck, tosses the father a towel prior to wiping down the car that belonged.
Now it's just not us. We only, back in December when I enhanced it, we're not the only ones that's saying it. Everybody's saying it now.
To Matthew Guerra. Here is what Chief McManus had to say about that potential development. Small part of.
You know what, y'all? Yo, that was us, y'all. That was us. I just want to congratulate y'all. Like, I knew I wasn't bugging, yo. I want to congratulate y'all, yo. I knew it. Even I'm just saying, like, it's like, you know how it feels good not to be alone in something that you knew you're so certain about. You know what I'm saying? It's like the feeling of like you're isolated, and it's like, damn, am I bugging? Like, I know the tile's moving. Can y'all see that? And people one by one start saying, yeah. Oh, wait. And then other people, then groups, then states, then cities. And I'm like, I knew it. Now stations are now saying it. Yo, it's crazy. We called this back in this, when the video was released. Yo, my gosh, bro. I knew it.
Yeah, that's something we're still looking into. It's
crazy,
something that's been brought up in conversation about this. So we're still looking into that.
McManus had to say about that potential development. Small part of the season.
Yeah, that's something we're still looking into. It's something that's been brought up in conversation about this. So we're
how.
still looking into that.
So that could potentially be a third suspect or someone that was there while the bodies were dropped off at the apartment.
Tricia says, I am not seeing it. Maybe I'm looking too hard. Not trying to be funny. No, you're fine. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to show the video because people are just tuning in. They didn't see it. And I like your honesty. I love that. Even if you disagree with me, I love that because I love to debate and find the facts rather than just being a know-it-all. I want to know the truth. Forget about the know-it-all. I want to know the truth.
As the investigation continues, it could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it is possible.
Why the father, Ramon Preciado, is not charged with capital murder. Someone can be charged with murder if that person is directly responsible because that person either intentionally or knowingly caused the death of the individual, or that person can be charged with as a party to a murder. But under Texas law, the only way that someone can be charged as a party is that that person has to aid, assist, encourage, or abet the commission of the offense intended. As far as we know, there is no evidence to indicate that the father was involved in the murder.
And now here, I want to jump into something, okay? Was involved in anything. Just because they said that does not mean the father's not involved. And let me show you why, okay? I'm going to have to pull the maps and do the whole address thing again, guys. Give me 1 second, okay? Boom. Directions. Boom. What's the other address? What is... so many addresses to... Oh, here it is. I got both of them already. Let's go. All right. He just, let me replay the part and listen to that part, okay?
As a party is that person has to aid, assist, encourage, or abet the commission of the offense intended. As far as we know, there is no evidence to indicate that the father was involved in the murder.
I know I'm seeing people are telling me to pay attention to the truck. I'm gonna be honest, I only see the towel. I don't see, you know what I'm saying? I don't see anything else in there. We are at 2, please share and follow. Yo, Jeanette.
And that 90-day clock to indict the Preciados has officially begun for the Bexar County District Attorney's Office. So you can expect a formal indictment, potentially new charges. We could see what exact capital murder charge will come against the son, most likely sometime this spring. Reporting live at Public Safety Headquarters, Dylan Collier, KSAT 12 News.
Okay. So, cross-reference the Alpha David, where the time frames they gave us. And here, it takes 2 minutes of driving. 2 minutes. We over here thinking that Christopher came from their apartment or killed him somewhere else. No. He came from the same apartment as his daddy. He lives with his daddy. His daddy don't tell him, the officers, speak to my son about what happened. Your own daddy, your pops, your own father was telling them, hey, speak to my son. It is not looking good for you. Noe became a supporter. Can we welcome Noe to the family? Welcome to the to Chronicle Club. Appreciate that. I do believe Emma, right? Emma Jane, you just joined. So if that all says that, right? They both came from that location. Right here, guys. Right here. Look. Yeah. Right here. 5735. I cannot even find my mouse. All right, guys. Hold on real quick. Let me put this in black. Boom. Okay. Right here. There's only 2 directions to get to the food mart. FYI, it actually takes less than 2 minutes if you didn't know. You want to go by facts? This is less than 2. This is 1 minute and 30 seconds or something. Because you need to go wrap around. You see? Let me show you something. You need to wrap around. He didn't do that. The father came from this only, see this end point right here? There's only 2 directions. John Wayne and Danny Kane. He can only go 2 directions. So what does that tell you? From the feed, he came from the right side, which means he came from this area, which is home. The son came from the left side. The son didn't pull right. He pulled around. Process of elimination says the father came from the right side. The son wrapped around. This is where the car was found. We're gonna get to your stars right now, Molly. I got you. This is where the car was found. Right here. This is where the video was. He came here, dropped the bodies off. Now, the only thing that we do not have the footage of how was he picked up? If he dropped the bodies off. Remember, this sick fuck had, excuse my language, I know people follow me are religious and stuff, so excuse my language, but I get passionate on what I do. So a lot of emotions are in play, so I do apologize. This child and this man pulled in. You see this? The bodies are inside. The bodies are inside. inside. This whole time, the bodies are inside. Dead. He just killed them moments ago. Blood was found in the car. You understand, right? He probably just walked home or ran. We don't even know. We didn't get. I wish people, like, if I was there in the press, I would ask these questions. This is important. How did the son get picked up? Is there additional footage that you are sharing, you have that you are not sharing? These are, come on, man. I need to be there. You know what I'm saying? They are repetitive with their questions. And then the officer saying we have limited time. Stop asking same questions, y'all. Stop it. Ask questions that is going to help not only for this case, but the public as well. Cops didn't say anything about that rag. Puh! They did not. Stop playing. Don't play. No, they did not. We are not playing right here. You know what I'm saying? We want to ask these questions. That's not a fact. What's not a fact, Joez? What's not a fact? Savannah, if you just joined, welcome to the Chronicle Club. We appreciate you here. Thank you so much. Molly said with her 100 stars, you can see the dash cam flicker when the person throws the towel. I didn't see that. I didn't see the dash cam. We went over that yesterday. It's the same thing Barbara was talking about last night, but you can see the driver's side back at the window, just on the right side. The lights, only those you can see. They're opening the other lights into the window. I personally cannot see any flickering of the lights. Just me. I only see the towel moving. That is the only thing I see at the moment. I only see, and then the rest were reflecting of the lights. Okay, so let me just break it. Let me break this down. Remember when I told you guys that every detail matters, right? Every detail matters of this case. You can't just look at just one thing. You need to look at this. Think of the whole video as a construction project made by pieces of paper where you put puzzles together. One thing impacts another. That is how science really works, right? That's how you want to look at these things. So I'm not saying that there's not nobody in the car, absolutely. But I just didn't see the lights. That's what I'm saying. That's all. Like, respectfully, I didn't see the lights. But I'm going to open it up right now for us to dissect this one more time. I'm going to do this very quickly, okay? What do you see here, right? What lights do you see? I'm going to just blow it up real quick. You see shadows in it? You see these shadows? So the shadows here, okay. I would say it is 5 feet of shadow from where the position of the top of this I don't know what this is. It seems to be some type of gas electricity unit. I'm not too sure. So which means that the light is about 5 to 10 degrees, I would say, offset of the building. Like, so the light is like this. So this is the building, right? The light is pointing like this. Not straight down, not straight forward, at this angle, like that. Because look at the shadow. Now, you're probably saying, no, why the fuck are you telling me about a shadow? Who cares? Well, the shadow of the car here, and look at all the glare, right? Do not get confused of the glare with anything of this car, because the light is hitting all these points of the car, especially corners. So if I play this, you see this is glaring, glare, 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 glare. These are all glares of the light. And how do I know that? Well, if we go back and we blow it up, those glares are changing in direction because of reflection. See? So you look at glare, on and off, glare, 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 glare. See what I'm saying? So we must be careful here, okay? You cannot get away with anything these days with cameras everywhere. People are stupid. Oh my gosh, you are so right. And I said this the other day. We need to know the story. That's why I said theory, allegedly. I say these words, Joes, okay? In the affidavit, it states dad followed him to the spot where he dumped the bodies. I am sure he took him home. Possibly, yes. Possibly. Okay, now let's just blow it up real quick. I'm going to actually show the towel because I have new people in the chat, old people that said they want to look at it one more time. And I'm just going to do this one last time, okay? And then we'll try to move on. Because I got a couple of videos to still show you. The mugshots to go back to. And what I should do is actually change the color, if anything. And we'll look at the back seat again, if you guys want that as well. We'll look at the back seat. I have no problem with that. Anything you guys request, just let me know. I'm here to do it. All right, there we go. Oh, wait, apologies. Give me 1 second. If anything, I'll put a poll. You know what? Let's do that. You guys want a poll? That would definitely help. A poll. Let's do a poll. Let's start with YouTube first. I'm not gonna put a third person. I'm gonna put does the rag move? Yes or no? Because that will indicate that obviously there's a third person. So what is the correct way to do it? I'm going to put rag, okay? Just rag. Did you see the rag move? That would be suffice, yes. Still not sure would be the third option. Okay, YouTube, go for it. The poll is started. I like this because, you know, when groups of people vote, it's more of a higher probability. I mean, depending on your audience, you know. But I want people, guys, do not be biased, okay? Please do not be biased. Just because we found them and they're guilty, I still want to remain unbiased here, okay? Please, unbiased. Be unbiased. Act like you never seen this case before. Let's do that, okay? Act like you never seen this case. Pretend that you're brand new to the case. Okay, you can vote now. Watch this video. Okay, it's coming up right now. Let's do that again. I'm going to make sure the magnification is actually... Everyone vote. Use the poll. Use the poll. Use the poll. No, when you had it zoomed in. Okay, this is the towel, okay? Please use the poll. Vote, vote. Vote, vote. It looked like it was, somebody said, looks like it fell out. Mary, if it fell out, why did he snatch it like this? I'm going to show you. Okay. Let's get something. I have this, right? This is what? What is this? Oh, it's my Chronicle shirt that I took from the hamper. It's my Chronicle shirt. No, I'm not sponsoring myself, I promise. All right? If it fell, what would happen? Hold on, let me. Oh. Holy chicken nuggets. Give me a second. If it fell, it would do this, right? Now check this out. Can you guys, am I bugging? Hold on. Can y'all? Okay. If it fell, it would do this. Look at the science. Correct? We all can concur, right? Are we on the same? Are we on the same? Are we all? We're here, right? Okay. Now, gravity will be pulling this down consistently, regardless of what's here, which is the seat of the car. So if gravity is pulling on this, it would just go straight down. Whoop. But in this video, it doesn't go straight down, which means that theory is flawed. Wouldn't fall. Why in the video? Why does it do this? Up and then down. I'm going to say that again. Why does it show this action? That, and then he comes and he does this. I'm going to show it right now. I'm going to show it right now. I'm going to show it right now. If I'm correct, the pixels would jump up instead of down. Pay attention. Nothing there. Pay attention. Look closely. Pop there. Okay. Watch. If it fell, the pixels will go down. I better not see the pixels go up and down. Okay? There's no poll on Facebook? Yes, there is. Yes, there. Oh, shit, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, sorry. I had to. Facebook is ridiculous. You have to put the poll in, submit it, then activate it. YouTube is just so much easier at this point. Okay, vote now. I'm sorry, Facebook. Vote now. The poll is now on. Thank you. Who said that? Kelly? Courtney? Thank you. Okay, pay attention. Look. Look. That rag better not go up. Pay attention. I'm gonna take my time with it. He's talking to Christina and Gorlock. Watch. Okay, watch. Get the fuck out of my phone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, gravity is beautiful, isn't it? This is why we love science here in Chronicle. We sure do love science. Let's continue. Up. Should we do it again? Another one? DJ Khaled, what you think?
Another one.
I got you. We'll do that again. Okay. I applied the science. Let's do that again, okay? All right. Brought to you by No from Chronicle. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Oh, it said, whoop. It did the whole hop. Some of you guys want to change your answers on YouTube or Facebook or what? Let me know. Let me know if this changed your mind. Respectfully, please, I want to know if this changed your mind. Just say it. Say, it did. Told the evidence. Told you the evidence. That's what we get here on Chronicle. We don't play, all right? It did the worm, right? I'll do it again. I'll do it. How about this? Screen record this, okay? And submit it to the groups that you're in. Yeah, that's a good idea. Screen record this. Submit it to all the groups you're in. Yeah? You ready? Can I ask you, what are they saying that is? A rag? Jessica, I don't know what it is. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. That I don't know. But I'm going to prove to you that there's a third person. I did this so many times, and I did this back in December when this came out. We spotted this. Okay? The rag, if it was not thrown, if it fell, it would just fall. If the rag was thrown, it will go up and then fall. If it goes up and fall, what is there, a ghost in his car, in his truck? No, it is another human being that is tossing Ramon the rag for him to wipe the steering wheel, evidence, blood, we don't know. Let's, now watch. See that white thing? That's the rag. Pay attention. Oh. And then back down. Get this. If this doesn't, do I need to do anything else? Do I need to show any other proof? You can see the hand. I don't know if I can see that, but. Ooh, wait a minute. I do see something right here. Hold on. Right here. Right there. Oh, shit. I didn't see that before. Right there. Right there. Hold on. Right there. That I didn't see before. Oh. Right there. Yep. It's the same thing. Right there. Okay. I didn't see that before. Let me see something real quick. I'm not saying that is something that can be plausible, but I'm just saying I didn't see that, whatever that, let me sharpen it up a little more. See what happens. Look at that. Look at this. I can't believe this. How can anyone even miss this but not agree with this? I mean, it has to be a hand. Of course there's a hand there. They're not going to toss the rag. Hey, Ramon. Oh, take her. They're not going to use their mouth. Of course it's a hand. Unless they squish their butt cheeks together and throw it at him with his butt. They ain't going to do that. They're going to take the rag or whatever, and they're going to give it to him so he can wipe down the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Of course there's a hand. Of course it's going to be a hand. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind that, like, someone, mark my words. When they find who this person is, y'all better tag me, DM me. I bet. Oh yeah, there was a lot of people that says that I'm delusional. By the way, somebody in my DM says you're making shit up. I want a full apology. Remember what you said to me in the Brian Laundrie? I want a full apology on video. I want. You better. Ooh, it was planned. Mippy Flip with super chat. She said, "A ghost sneezed." I done shown enough proof. I think I did. I think I did. Can you lighten it up, please? Lighten it up? Okay. Guys, I'm about to get off this editing tool. Anything you want me to do, say it now, and I'm going to exit out this tool. The police need this video. This is why I tell people to screen record what I'm doing and just spread it. Tag me. Tag me, be like, hey guys, at Chronicle just did this, da-da-da. Spread it. I tell people to share all the, people think, oh, he just look. I don't know. Share the information that, because I be finding, I'm telling y'all, I have a whole studio dedicated to doing stuff like this. I'm not kidding. Screen record, take screenshots, tag me in it. So I can see what you, like, okay, you share the live. Do these things. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Let me guess. He has telepathic abilities? Right. Right. Okay, let's light up this image. A little more Contrast has to be there. Contrast is important because it describes shape. It makes things dimensional. I don't know why I'm saying this to you guys. You guys that are not even cinematographers. I am so sorry. I'm speaking like I'm talking to like one of my students. All right, let's do it. All right, I did it. I added like a lot. So let's see if it, oh, that was something else. No! No! Oh. I thought it exited. Sorry. There was something. Wait. Right there. Yes. Right here. Yes. Right there. Right here. Yep, it came out. Yes. Boop. Right there. This is the towel, right? This is something else. There's a distinguishing between contrast. You got the blacks, which outlines it. The white is what the item is. This right here, I do not know what that is. My color palette can say otherwise, but I don't know what that is. Yes. There is something there. Yes, there is. Yes, correct. Yes, I can say that. Yes, there is. Obviously, the towel's there. Yes, of course. All right, guys, job well done. Thank you, Ty. Who said that? Trina, is that your name? Trina? Thank you so much. Chronicle is always trying to get the facts of this case. My favorite to watch. Thank you. You're my favorite to explain to. Well done. I know that I'm editing it. I'm doing the work, but I'm very humbled. I like to still give credit. Doesn't matter. We're a team. I sent both recordings to PD. I'm going to like that comment. Who wrote? Marie said that, right? On Facebook? Where's Marie? I sent both recordings to PD. I'm going to like that comment. She's like, yo, you know what? I'm just going to send this shit to them. Oh, I'm dead. I was thinking the same about my man's hand. Yeah, I say either mom is involved or the siblings. Someone's involved. I don't know who. I cannot just throw names and stuff like that. You know? If it sounded like I threw the mom's name, like 100% it's her, I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that it's her. I cannot say that. But I do know the family does watch my Facebook lives. Absolutely. Am I sure that Anthony and the father watched it? Probably so. They were in the group, and all my lives are shared everywhere. So, of course they watched it. Of course. But do I know the mom was in that truck? I don't know that. Do I know someone is in that truck? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. And the hand thing, I just saw a figure, an outline of that. Like, I should have played with the editing software only. Holy chicken nuggets. Look at that. Okay, forget the hand. Look at the object that I've edited so well. Now does it look like someone threw the rag to him? Come on now, people. Come on. All right, let's look at the results for YouTube. All right. The end result for YouTube is, did you see the rag move? 91% said yes, 5% said still not sure, and 2% said no. Out of 67 votes. So, Siri, what is 2%? What the hell? Siri, what is 2%? What is 2% of 67?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is 2%.
So 2 people, 1 to 2 people said no, they still don't see the rag move, which is fine. It is your opinion, and I respect that. Let's show the results on Facebook. Okay, the results are on Facebook. 93% said, which is 197 people, said yes. 3% of people said no, they don't see the rag move, which is 7 people. And not sure is 5%, which is 10 people said they still not sure. Which is, let's respect them. Respect them. Let's still respect them. Even if they are entitled to their opinion, we must validate that. I'm not going to be unfair here, okay? It's clear as day. In my opinion, William, yes. It's clear as day. I know William. William over at YouTube. I concur. It's clear as day. I see it. That's why I asked a specific question on this poll. Look at the way that I worded the question. I said this. Listen. I said, did you see the rag move? Rag. Not the hand, not anyone else, not an additional, nothing. I said, did you see the rag move? You know what I'm saying? And then boom, I see it. But if you don't see that move, I'm still going to respect your opinion, okay? Oh my God, I thought it said, did I see the rag movie? Sandra, did you vote? Wait, Sandra, did you just, hold on, Sandra. Did you said, oh my God, I thought it said, did I see the rag movie? No, Sandra, it's okay. It's a mistake, Sandra, you're good. It's okay. It's interesting. It's interesting. Look at all these people at YouTube. It's crazy. It's a difference. It's a difference from, yeah, it's beautiful. We are 80. Oh my God, YouTube. Yo, shout out to YouTube. 86 likes, 110 people watching. Can we get to 100 likes? And Facebook, we had 184 likes. Now, don't let YouTube catch up now. Hit that like button, guys. It's right there. It's on the right. And you can click the 4 squares at the bottom, and you could join the family, subscribe, join us, where I tell you, we just talk there. We talked there. You guys actually shared some good information there. I read yesterday. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. I like what I see. All right, so let's continue. Are we done with the editing, guys? How about this? I'll keep it open. I will keep it open for you guys, okay? I'll keep it open, but I still want to move on here for a quick second. This is the affidavit, yes. This is their clear mugshot. If you guys haven't seen it, this is their mugshot. It's clear as day. And then that's their official, their first mugshots. Did you see the TikTok I sent you last night regarding the amount of money Christopher Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Yes, somebody sent me that. This is, oh, that was not cool to do. Where is that TikTok? Damn it, I lost it. No, I lost that TikTok. Can somebody send me that? He did, yeah, that post where he had the money. Correct. Thank you, thank you, Ashley Webster, for that that map image at the bottom where it shows the 2 locations. Thank you. Tiffany had a good question. Could it be Matt was shot in the head and exited and hit Savannah? The probability. Catherine Brock, I'm not sure if you just came a supporter, but if you did, Catherine, welcome. The probability of the gun shooting Matthew, exiting, hitting Savannah, that is aligned, that's called collateral damage, aligned with Matthew. Okay? No one would be aligned with Matthew and then hitting Savannah and then coming, I don't know. They would, but remember, Shell K sings, not Shell K sing. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And they found the gun. So we are about to find out some shit. Either tomorrow, the next day. SAPD is, wow, they are fast. They are working fast. So we are about to find out even more stuff. So y'all better buckle up and get ready for that, okay? Do I have a TikTok? I do have a TikTok. I don't really use it. I should post TikToks. Oh my God, I will go crazy on TikTok. I would go crazy on TikTok. You resent it? I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't see the video. The video of the money, I would love to see that. Oh, Wendy, I don't look at that specific individual. I don't look at certain TikTokers. I don't. Tess Johnson, thanks for all the amazing work you do. Oh, Tess Johnson, thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on, guys. I'm waiting for that video. What's your TikTok? It's, you can screenshot this. I'm just going to show the camera. Okay. I want to get back to the videos. This is my TikTok. You can screenshot it if you like. I don't post on this thing. But this is it. Oops. Chronicle only. My first one got banned. So I had to turn this one into Chronicle only. You'll see it right there. Just screenshot or take a picture or whatever, or Chronicle only. It's the one with almost 15K. Okay. All right, guys. I think we may be done here. From Matthew to Savannah to Ramon to Christopher manipulating the gun. Jesus Christ. Jennifer Lena with 150 stars. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the follow button, guys. If you're brand new to Facebook, hit the follow button. And also hit the share. It's not too late. My people at YouTube, just hit the like button. I would appreciate that very much. No neighbors camera showing who got into the truck. Paradise, that is a good question. We have not received anything on that. We have not received absolutely nothing from no neighbors except that for that one guy. Look at your cameras, people. Look at it. You can see or anything. Listen to the audio of that gunshot. How can no one not hear any of that? Any of that. I would have heard a gunshot coming from that home. That blows my mind. If there is no gunshot, could have they been taken to the basement? Could have they been taken to the back room or something? That blows my mind. Neighbors, my message to you right now, go to your Ring cameras. If you are within a block, go to your Ring cameras. Go back to that date, listen for audio, and look. Because if I'm not mistaken, take a look at this. If the father, take a look at this, everybody. If the father, I live in New York City. They always after me. If the father left here, made a left, you see all these housings? Look at all this. Chat, look at all these housings. Take a look. And it goes to the right. You telling me not one Ring camera picked up that person on the passenger seat on that right window? Not one person saw the person get into the truck. There is a lot of information and clues out there that we have yet to discover, that we yet know, that we yet have in our possession, that we can see. There is so much out there. And this is just baby steps. This is baby steps. convenience store cameras, dash cameras from passing cars. There is still a lot we don't know. And we have the tools. We have everything that can be used. Just a matter of time for these things to be given out to the public. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait. Guys, if I had the money, if Chronicle was funded in some way, I put this on my mother. Teresa, thank you for the 100 stars. I would fly to Texas and go myself and talk to every single door. And I would go live doing it. If you know me, I would. I will go live and do that. Abso-fucking-lutely. Door 5902. Hello, sir. This is No from Chronicle. You have any notes on a door slams in my face? Okay, next door. 5910 on block what? Cary Grant. Do you have any, would you like to show me your Ring camera? Nope, door slams in my face. Well, next, door number 5914. Do you have any comment? He comes out, he says, well, I do have camera feed that I did not turn into police because I just came on vacation. Can I have that? Can I see that? I don't know why nobody's not doing that, but I would do that. I would do that. Trust me, if Chronicle was funded that way, trust me, quick $300 plane ticket to Texas will have me do the immense amount of work. Trust me, I put that on my life. It is stuff out there that people don't want to do. That I learned that things are not brought out to justice because people don't have the energy to do so. People don't want to do so. People are afraid. They're scared. We live one life. Stop living in fear. Go out and get the evidence your damn self. And unless the police come knocking on my door saying, Mr. Cross, yes, that's me. Is your name Nove Cross? Yes, that's me. Well, you're impeding an investigation and we need you to stop, okay? We understand that you found the rag in the car situation, and we got that. Thank you very much. But you got to stop knocking on doors and asking these questions and Ring cameras and gathering. Can't do that. Well, I'm going to be like, yo, it's actually my American right, and you're infringing on that, and I can do that. If I'm impeding, then I'm sorry. But, people don't want to be bothered. And I understand that, but I can't. It's my right to I have a freedom of press. I can do that. That's me. I can do that. Okay, I'm American. I'm not trying to pull the American card, but I can. Like I am. It's my right to do so. Freedom of press. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Dude, the next Chronicle shirt needs to say, I haven't even released the Chronicle merch. Get involved. Yeah, pretty. That is my slogan. Get involved. That is. No, you will get there. Lab Mom, thank you. As always, Chronicle family, awesome job. Right, awesome job. You need to do a GoFundMe page to raise money. I don't even know how to do that. Danny Ridgway, how do I do that? I never messed with GoFundMe. I always thought that GoFundMe was people like if I start a GoFundMe, somebody's going to talk about me. Oh, Nova's asking for money. Ask everybody. I don't ask for nothing. Zero. I use my hardworking money that I break my back for to supply everything for Chronicle for you guys to use. I don't know how to use any of that stuff. I don't. GoFundMe, if you know how, tell me. I don't know how to do that. I don't ask for anything neither. I don't. And you can ask Joyce Harden in the chat. You can ask, I can't say her name, the other female. Do good, die great. Ashley, you're adorable. Okay, so yes, if I get a plane ticket, I don't know where I would sleep. You see, I don't know how to. I would have to figure this out. Send to his personal income instead because GoFundMe takes funds away. Yo, you mean to tell me that people who set up GoFundMe pages, GoFundMe takes a percentage? What is the percentage they take? That's why we help with money. I know, but I don't ask for nothing. I don't know. I have pride and I'm humbled. People that want to donate, Cash App him. Wait, why are you guys telling people to Cash App me? Can I ask why? What happens? Why are people saying Venmo him, Cash App him? Why? I need to know why. Why? What happens with GoFundMe? What do they take? I don't know this information because if I go to Texas and I go to these houses, you guys think I'm joking, and I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. All right, I'm not gonna say anything. People know me. You guys know I'm not joking. I will go to each house to get the Ring camera footage. Each and every house. I'll go to this house, this house, this house, this house, this. Cross street. Remember, this street, 583, is the side Ring camera that shows the passenger seat of who that person is. Take that footage, bring it into Premiere Pro, do my editing, get the person. Why nobody's doing this? It's always the urban guy, the city guy, the broke guy who lives in the East that does this. You could sleep at the killer's house, I'm sure. They charge a fee. Yes, they do. We want to, bro. I know. I just don't. I did a GoFundMe when I had brain surgery, and they do take a percentage. Why would they take a percentage out of your brain surgery money? Oh my God, Jeanette, I am so sorry. They take 15%? They take 5% of each donation. What? Okay, I don't know about GoFundMe. I don't know about that. Because you wouldn't be giving anything. You'll be paying the company, the website more than anything. These companies, man, they take 15 to 30%. They take $32 for each 100. They take what? How much? They take $32 for every $100. 20? I thought it was 10. What? 30%? I'm done. Y'all, I don't know how to set it up. I don't know nothing about it. That seems like a lot. If anything, I'll create an OnlyFans. They probably take less, literally. That was a joke. I'm not going to create an OnlyFans. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, I'm good. I'm good, yo. I'm good. All right, guys. I think we're done with the podcast tonight. Go to bed, guys. Get some rest. Eat your favorite food. I had no food today. I got to go eat, and I'm so thirsty. It's better with Cash App and Venmo. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that Cash App and Venmo would be better. I resent you 2 videos on the Christopher TikTok. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Sherry. Thank you. Okay, I'm subscribing now. Oh my God, Brittany, you're terrible. All right, guys, I love you guys. No, it's okay, guys. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I don't really ask for anything. I don't ask for anything. We'll do the GoFundMe tomorrow, if any. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Guys, I don't know. You guys seem to be the experts. You can tell me. But if I do go to Texas, we got to get involved. We can't. I would have to go live. PayPal is better. You have to claim taxes on Cash App. I don't know. You guys vote. All right? You guys vote. We'll get it done tonight or tomorrow, right? I love you guys so much. Have a good night. Hit that like and share button one more time before we leave. And YouTube. Oh, YouTube. We just need 1 like. YouTube. Literally. YouTube. 1 like to hit 100. YouTube. 1 like. Facebook. What do we need? How many shares, right? Oh, we good. We go to Facebook. We just need shares. That's all. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I love you guys so much. You guys are hilarious. Let's all chant OnlyFans. Jesus Christ. I'm going to get you guys. No. I'm good. I love you guys. Come on, YouTube. Right, Jeanette? Come on. No, if it's gifted, it has to say gift on Cash App. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes. Oh, my God. Okay, so we may be onto something then. You may be onto something. We may be onto something. You're right. It does have to say, if you put gift under Venmo and Cashapp, I forgot all about that. I don't have to put it in taxes. Oh my God, you guys are so fucking smart. I forgot about that. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Bless you. Remember, guys, hit the notification bell on Facebook and YouTube. I cannot stress that enough. Okay? I do have a second Facebook. It's in a description video on Facebook. It's called Chronicle 2.0. That's a backup Facebook. If something happens to me or anything, it'll be there. That's probably priority number one, because I'm always getting banned. You guys know this. Come on now. We know this. Especially someone who speaks the truth. They mess with me a lot. All right, good. All right, good night, guys. Sweet dreams. I love you. Remember, guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about that. That was an accident. Remember, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm slipping up a little bit. You guys are making me nervous. I love you guys. Remember, do good, die great. Until then, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.